Hey y'all, welcome back to A Dash of Gratitude. My name is Beth. Today I'm in the kitchen with Serena. She's going to help me as we make some homemade vanilla extract. We made our first batch of vanilla extract last summer. That's Mr. Vinny. And we let it sit for about 6 months. It made for really good Christmas gifts, and we really enjoyed using it with our Christmas baking. So I just gifted my last bottle this week to a good friend of mine, and so it's time to make some more. So let me show you how we do it. Here are the supplies we're going to be using today. The vanilla beans, I picked these up at Costco. It's been a few months ago now, but they were on sale, and they were the Madagascar vanilla beans. I don't remember how much they were, but the expiration date was far enough out that I went on and picked them up because I knew that I would be using them way before that date. So we're going to be using vanilla beans. Today we're using spiced rum, and this is just the brand that I picked up from our liquor store. We are using these 3 little glass bottles. I ordered these off Amazon. They came with lids and these little covers that you dunk into warm water once they're on the lid, and they suction seal down. So it makes a really nice presentation if you're going to gift this vanilla. We're also going to be using a funnel. We need a knife and a cutting board.
They smell amazing.
Those do smell amazing. Oh my gosh, that smells really good.
Yeah, the trick, to me it smells like vanilla ice cream, but then when you taste it, it's not good. It's not good at all.
The most important thing that you want to look for in your vanilla is to make sure it's from Madagascar. There are a couple other types of vanilla beans you could use, but I've read that the Madagascar ones are the best.
These are the ones that we made the first batch, right?
Yes.
Yes.
As you're slicing the vanilla bean, you want to press hard enough that it's splitting the bean open, but you don't necessarily want to split it all the way through. So once you get a good split on it, you want to just kind of open it.
Why doesn't it want to open?
I think that's going to do it.
Yeah, it's open.
Very good. All right, so set that one to the side.
Now we're just gonna cut the rest of these.
And I've seen where some people like to open the bean pod all the way and then scrape out the little tiny beans, the little seeds that are inside. And then they put that into the vodka or the rum, whichever one they're using to make their vanilla. But we just leave the whole bean intact, just split open and let it infuse on its own.
There we go, that's the one. It's not.
While Serena is working on the beans, I am going to fill the bottles. So I have this little funnel, and I'm just going to kind of stick it into this bottle. We're going to fill the bottle with spiced rum. And I'm using that today because it's what I have. The next batch that I make, I will do with vodka. I can't really taste that much of a difference. Both are really, really good. So you're going to want to fill it as much as you can to the top. That way when you place your beans in, they're going to be fully covered with your alcohol. I've heard some things about store-bought vanilla extract that don't sound very good to me. So I like to use this because I know exactly what's in it. And it's so easy to make, you guys.
Alright, they're all cut.
All right, you want to open up that next package and do those too?
Yeah. Alright, so we can already get, so it comes with 5 each, so how many are we going to do?
What we're going to do is we're going to put 3 of the vanilla beans into each of these bottles. Then we're going to have 1 left over, and I think what I might do is stick it in my vanilla from last year. So get a little extra flavor in there. I need to top that one off too. Okay, so we've got these vanilla beans nice and split all the way down. They're all able to be open. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, you know what we should do? Would you cut these in half? We're going to cut these in half this year. That way they're more likely to be able to stay under the alcohol for longer.
Miracles. I've lost it.
Okay, so we're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they should go all the way down. 1, 2. Oh gosh, I have to take out some of this. Okay, I overflowed.
Oh no! I should be good. I got 2 bags of this. Vanilla stuff.
All right, so I had to take a little bit out to get all those to fit. Then we're just going to put the cap on. We're going to top it with one of these little toppers. And then I've got some water heating up on the stove. As soon as it's warm enough, I'm bringing it up to not quite a boil, and then we'll dump this upside down into the hot water, and this will seal onto the bottle. Yeah. A note about the alcohol and bean ratio. From what I gathered on the internet, a typical recipe is going to be 5 vanilla beans per cup of alcohol, but it's kind of just a rough estimate, so you can really make it however you want. And the quality of alcohol, in my own personal opinion, some people say you can use like the cheapest alcohol that you can find, bottom shelf. But my thought is, if you're going to buy it, if you're going to have leftovers, I don't want to drink bottom shelf alcohol. So I like to buy a decent brand. But you know, that's totally up to you. Pretty good? Pretty good. Alrighty then. So while Serena is capping those bottles, I am going to actually top off my vanilla my current vanilla. This is out of my own spice cabinet, and I'm just going to top it off with the spiced rum, because this is the rum vanilla from last year that we made. And you can just keep adding to your vanilla and let it sit. I don't use vanilla that often, so it will have lots of time to sit and hang out and infuse with those vanilla beans that are already in there. Yes, you can go ahead and put those on.
So these are probably going to be gift ones.
Yes, we're going to gift these 3, and these will have to sit for about 6 months. Let me show you. Serena, will you get in the camera real quick? All right, can you tell the difference between this is the one from last year, and this is the new one from this year? It's the same type of rum. This is very light, and this has darkened so beautifully. And remember, I did just top it off a little bit with the new rum, but I did get a little footage of it before, so I'll insert that here as well. But this will get darker as it infuses, as the vanilla infuses into that rum. How lovely. These really truly make a beautiful Christmas gift. Homemade, it's easy to do, and you could use any type of alcohol that you like. I've only used vodka and rum. Both have been delicious. Here are the bottles of vanilla that we have kept in our spice cabinet since last year. And like I said, they're just delightful to use, and they're so beautiful. So I've got this water right off the stove top. It's almost boiling. It's very warm. And these are so cool. So you're just going to take this, you're going to dump it down into the water. For some reason, this isn't wanting to do. Okay, well, this is going to be a fail. I remember last year we had a couple of these that did not work. So I'm not sure why, but this one's not wanting to work. right, well. Okay, for whatever reason, they are not working this year. Last year, I had an issue with a couple of them. These are all not working. That's okay. You don't have to have this.
That's okay, Mom.
It is okay. This year, we're just going to leave these as is. These are still totally presentable to gift, and they're totally fine. You don't have to use bottles like this. You could use a bottle like a mason jar or any type of glass bottle like these. I can't remember. I think I picked these up from Hobby Lobby. I think some of the dollar stores have similar bottles like this. You know, it's just whatever you like. So it doesn't have to be anything special. It does not have to be fancy. Just something glass that has a lid that is secure. You can let it sit for 6 weeks up to 6 months. The longer it sits, the better and darker and richer the flavor is going to be. So I like right now it's July. It's actually July 27th. I really wanted to get this project done sooner than I have, but it's okay. These are going to sit until December, and they're going to make for, like I said, really good Christmas gifts. But you can let it sit for 6 weeks, all the way to 6 months, or even a year. Like I said, the longer they sit, the better. Be sure to check out the description box below. I will include all of the links that I can to the products and supplies that I've used here today. I've even ordered vanilla beans off of Amazon as well. You don't have to get them at Costco or the grocery store. Vanilla beans can be a little bit pricey, but if you buy them in bulk, you know, the price is a little bit better that way. And anyway, the stickers are really nice. The labels, they just add that nice special touch, especially if you're going to be gifting. But also, it just helps you know what's inside the bottle. For storage, while you're waiting on the vanilla to infuse into the alcohol, the best way that I like to store the bottles is just right back into the box that the bottles came in from Amazon. Then I close the lid and I put them up in the top shelf in a cool, dark place. For me, that is in my laundry room, but it could be in the top of your pantry or a closet somewhere. And they just need to hang out and chill, you know, until they're done and ready to be used. Thank you so much for being here today and for adding a dash of gratitude to your day. I really appreciate you being here. Please take a moment to subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll see you on the next video.